Must have heard of ChatGPT, right? It's into our smartphones, into our computers, and now it has also got into this kitchen appliance. And this is going to ease the kitchen process, and this is what Mehak Modi tells us. He is the co-founder of appliance.ai. Welcome to the show, Mehak.
Hi.
So first of all, मुझे ये जानना है कि ये kitchen appliance AI का इस्तेमाल कैसे करता है? What is it? क्या it has got extended arms कि ये खुद से सब कुछ बना देगा?
Arms तो नहीं है, पर अभी what we have is a touch screen and a jar, and the jar is able to cut and heat at the same time. And और ChatGPT क्या करेगा? ChatGPT अगर आप कुछ भी बना रहे हैं और आपको अगर क्वेश्चंस है, कोई रेसिपी अगर इसमें इनबिल्ट नहीं है, यू कैन गेट दैट फ्रॉम द इंटरनेट.
तो आज हम कुछ पकाने वाले हैं, राइट?
व्हाट वी गोइंग टू कुक टुडे इज द ओरिएंटल स्टर फ्राई. तो पहले आप चूज करोगे हाउ मेनी पीपल आर यू कुकिंग फॉर. 1 2 3 4. सो you will see macros, how many calories, proteins, etc. are in this particular dish.
Okay, so this device also consider all the personal preferences as well. It takes care of the dietary challenges like limitations.
So you can when you're searching for recipes, you can ask it to eliminate allergens. When you onboard, it will say, tell me all the things that you're allergic to. It will get rid of them. You can set preferences saying that I prefer high carb, low chili, and it will sort of customize the recipes to you. So gives you a list of ingredients. There's also an inbuilt weighing scale, so you can weigh stuff. We will do that in a bite. So once we hit next, you will see all the steps that are required to do, and there will be videos of however simple they are. And so it says garlic 10 cloves. So whole garlics peeled go in. You don't need to chop them at all. We will do the chopping inside. Let's say you're completely new to cooking and you've never dealt with green chilies before. You can always hit this button, and it will literally show you a video of how to take the top of the green chili off, and that goes straight inside. So I'm going to hit start, and it's going to chop the machine down. So now I'm just going to scrape the walls. It's literally an instruction here. And then,
very nice.
Uniquely, we are going to add oil straight into this. So we're going to take some olive oil, and it says
Adding
2
oil.
large spoons. So
Yes.
measuring spoons again ship with the device. And that's spoon number 1 and spoon number 2. We're going to go to the next step, where we're going to saute. We can do this step without the crown.
Okay.
And now it's going to heat the garlic and the chilies like you would do when you were cooking paneer chili.
Okay, tell me one thing. What if by any technical glitch or whatever, ChatGPT stops working? So what will happen to ChefGPT?
ChefGPT will still knows how to cook. It may not be able to do things like substitute ingredients that are like very very rare, but otherwise it's going to continue. So I think it's done with that step. So now we're going to go to step 2, where we're going to saute the veggies.
How do we do that?
So I just hit 2, and now we're going to add the capsicum. So the capsicum is so this is the point we can weigh the capsicum. So you can hit the integrated weighing scales, and
this needs
they
100
pop up.
grams.
Right. So I'm just going to put this here, and it's a little bit more. So what I will do is I will just get rid of the
Chop up
seeds
part.
anyway. 1, 2.
I'm loving this video already. I'll get to it something nice once we finish.
So this is all you need to do. Remove the seeds, and then the capsicums can go whole inside, right?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to cut the capsicum. But before we do that, I have to put this on. Otherwise, things come flying out.
Okay.
And we're going to hit start. So now it's going to do a very different kind of cut from what you did before. It knows that it's cutting capsicum, and it will cut it into really large chunks like you see in paneer chili. And next we're going to add the onions, right? So it says onions peel and cut in 4.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do. So
We have already peeled the onions, guys.
so cut in 4 onions.
I'll
Sorry.
help you. So that I can say I was also part of making this recipe.
1, 2. So that's all the prep that you need.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit start. So at this point in time, it's sort of looking at the vibrations of the device and making calls on how to cut it further.
Okay.
So in this step, as you can see, it's going to slowly stir the onions and capsicums in the oil so that it's sautéed.
Okay.
So that's approximately 5 minutes. And after that, the paneer goes next.
What was the crazy thought behind doing and creating this machine?
So, firstly, of course, the pandemic, I was myself cooking for the first time. I know how to cook like 2 things, and I got bored of eating the same thing over and over again. And
Don't
then
tell me Maggie was one of them.
Maggi was one of them. The second one was jeera aloo, the very easy one. And we both me and my wife were trying to cook using like YouTube, Instagram, and things like that. We found that really hard, but it was really fascinating to cook. That's when me and Mohit, who is my co-founder, started talking. Mohit's an expert cook. He's a very technical cook, food scientist almost, and he started teaching. It reminds you of that.
Oh yes, let's move on to the next step.
Yeah.
Side by side. That's
so,
black pepper.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just following. This is annoying.
So it is suggesting the amount of spices also.
Yes. So we never do swad anusar anything. We always give you defaults, and then there is always an option to overrule if you feel like something else. So that's the salt, and we're going to do some dark soy. So that's 1 large spoon.
What else do we need? Tomato ketchup. This is how you cook together, guys. 1 large spoon. Yes.
Tomato ketchup is always the secret ingredient. And finally, chili vinegar. So we have some regular vinegar. That shouldn't be a problem. And it is half a large spoon.
Open it.
Let me see. Yeah.
I'll do.
You should have done that before. Okay. And half a spoon of vinegar.
What's next?
And the next, crown off, and we're going to do the sautéing of paneer.
So going back to the story,
Yes.
then you didn't know how to cook
Yes.
a lot of things.
So Mohit took up the challenge of teaching me how to cook, and Amazon parcel arrived at my home. It had like thermometers, kadais, it had measuring spoons, weighing scales, and I was a little bit confused. But then he sent me a PDF full of instructions, which was hold the thermometer, cook, control the stove until the temperature is 85 degrees Celsius. Hold it there it is very stressful to cook in that way. But I was cooking amazing things, and we were cooking new things every single day. At that point in time, we're like, we have to productify this, and we can do that today, right? So we essentially asked ourselves the question that if we put if we connect a device to the internet and have like powerful processors on it, can we do this? And that's what led to the first prototype of the DelishUp.
Okay. Do you have any stories to tell us, like the crazy prompts given by users to this machine?
So, for example, one of our customers decided to make dahi on it because it's very hard to make dahi in the winters. So they essentially set it for 40 degrees for like 9 hours, and overnight the best dahi set.
And that happened.
That happened, yes.
Oh, so are we ready with the dish?
Yes, we are. So it's done.
Yes, excited.
So this is the.
Yes, it smells very fresh, very raw. तो ये है जो AI ने आपको खाना बना के दिया है. गाइस, AI खाना बना सकता है. अब आपको मजा आ रहा है या नहीं, वो खाना खाने के बाद पता चलेगा. Let's taste it. Yes, and we don't have spoons. Let's arrange some spoons. And it's right here. Let's just taste it.
Go for it. Have it with the capsule.
What do you think?
This is exactly how I like it.
Okay.
You still find it raw?
No, I think it tastes nice and it was easy to make. हमें बहुत ही ज़्यादा ना ऐसे cooking show वाली feeling आ रही है, which is very unique for a tech show. So thank you for the experience. तो अब ये तो हो गया, AI ने खाना बना दिया है और अच्छा खाना बनाया है, undoubtedly. I liked it. So that was our experience with DelishUp and it is a very interesting kitchen appliance. इसमें एकदम AI आपको साथ में आपके चलता है, आपको पूरा का पूरा kitchen experience उसी के साथ करने को मिलता है. I think it's very interesting and it's time to learn more and more about AI, correct?
Yes.
Because फोन में आ गया है, कंप्यूटर में आ गया है, like I said in the beginning, तो अभी किचन में भी आ रहा है, तो इस चीज़ को आपको if you want a new experience with AI, you can try this product. If you are a very new beginner and you are afraid of kitchens in general, तो ये एक अच्छा साथी हो सकता है to start cooking. So that was it for today's show. Thank you Mehak for doing all of this and for cooking a very delicious recipe for us that we are going to enjoy right after the shoot.
Thank you. Pleasure.
So for more such videos, all you need to do is stay tuned to Gadget Times और साथ में अभी के लिए इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दो, शेयर कर दो और जैसे कि कहा मैंने सब्सक्राइब कर लो Gadget Times.